but rather unusual brief by the garden's owner.
She told me, "Do you know how to do a garden for dogs?" And I say, "Well, yes." And then what we do is to bring the dogs here, and they do for us the design. They do the paths, and
Stop a moment, because this is a crazy idea. You say the dogs do the paths. What did you mean by that?
yes, we bring the dogs to the plot, and as they go through. Scarf the postman to go to see another dogs from the neighborhood. They make us the lines that they are gonna use.
Okay.
And then we fill the gaps with plants. So
I mean, I can see down here there are gravel paths working through. Those are dog lines.
yeah. With that, they don't touch the flowers at all.
And I've never heard of this before, anywhere. The garden is filled with plants that are adapted to Madrid's dry climate, such as salvias, alliums, and other familiar plants like verbena and valerian. And they're all encouraged to seed themselves freely into the gravel paths. I love the white, we call this valerian.
Yeah.
Centanthus.
Yeah, for me it's a Centanthus ruber albus.
Yeah.
For me it's a super plant. We give to this garden super plants that always grows and it's very easy to maintenance.
Tough plants, strong.
Yeah.
But visiting dogs, like Alvaro's Joanna, don't know the rules or the routes and often go off-piste. So if the dogs decided, I mean, your dog there is nosing around, to cut through your planting, would you move the plants?
Yes, we move the plant, put gravel and make another path for them. So we don't mind.
So it changes all the time?
All the time, yeah.
Interesting, very interesting. There is something about this garden that makes you want to wind through it. Maybe dogs can teach us something about gardening.
Of course, always.
I think it's very clever. It's very well designed because by allowing plants to be moved, by not being precious about the paths, and having that fluidity, creates a dynamism which is held in place by the simplicity of the planting. I say simplicity, I don't mean that in a negative sense at all, but it's pared down. You have a limited palette of colors, a limited range of plants, all chosen because they will thrive in these extreme conditions. I like it very much indeed, but what's much more important, that not only do the clients like it too, but the dogs love it. While I'm in the north of Madrid, I want to visit another contemporary project, albeit one that is very different. This building, with its zigzag roof sprouting chimneys like aluminium periscopes, and the porthole windows set in cork cladding, is the Reggio School. The design of the school is based on the idea that the exposed details of the architecture will stimulate a desire for exploration. Thus, the building is deliberately composed of a number of educational ecosystems, where the boundary between inside and outside is often blurred. From the very beginning, the architects and the school worked together to include as much space as possible to have green and living plants and room for them to grow and get bigger. And one of the details I really like are these, I suppose you'd call them glorified window boxes. Clear, huge panes of glass and really large borders outside tucked as part of the building. So that children, as they walk past, can see the plants grow, see how they change across the seasons. So as well as enjoying it and making the quality of life better, it's really good education. The classrooms are organized around a huge atrium greenhouse that contains a miniature temperate rainforest. This is beautiful.
Yeah. Surprise inside the building.
It's a surprise inside a building. It's a surprise inside a school.
Yeah.